Hi, I'm Miles Yoder, Assistant Superintendent at Lancaster Mennonite School. Working restoratively at Lancaster Mennonite School has healed relationships and resolved situations that have developed in our school community. Restorative justice circles give opportunity for victims and offenders to come together to process how inappropriate behavior impacts each other and those in the school family. It is a wonderful opportunity to repair harm, come to a point of seeking forgiveness, make restitution, and develop a plan to change behavior in the future. It fits well with a theology modeled in the life of Jesus, as we are called to live lives of forgiveness and peace with each other. The restorative approach to resolving problems is one of the distinctives that makes LMS a truly special community.
I'm Curry Snell. I teach a variety of subjects in 7th and 8th grade, as well as a homeroom teacher for 8th grade.
And I'm Barbara Josephian. I am the 6th grade homeroom teacher, and I teach 7th and 8th grade social studies. Our journey to restorative discipline has kind of gone on over a number of years. We've been increasingly less satisfied with the idea of traditional discipline.
The restorative justice model, rather than being punitive, it's the opportunity to bring together victims and offenders so that especially the victim can hopefully bring closure to a horrible incident that's happened, something negative, and the offender can get a better understanding of how their actions have affected other people negatively, and that become a learning experience.
It lets students communicate where they are, what they think, what they feel. As victims in particular, kids who've been picked on or are the recipient of a problem get to be heard, as do teachers. It's not just restricted to kids. And students who are doing things they shouldn't be doing really see and hear how their behaviors impact others. And in many cases that motivates kids to change, it motivates teachers to change.
I can think of various examples where people were brought to tears because of the honesty and the truth that came out in the dialogue and in the discussion that was had. And people really do feel empathy for one another.
It just builds a climate of respect in the school, and that's a very important thing.
Most of the time we start the process of restorative justice with a one-on-one meeting. Sometimes it is spontaneous, sometimes it is planned. It can be between a teacher and a student and a student, and even a teacher and a teacher. Other times, if it doesn't stop the behavior, we need to take it a step further, and that looks like a small group meeting. Maybe it's a couple students and a teacher, or maybe students decide that they can handle it themselves. If that doesn't work, this does not happen very often, but it can go to a very large, more professional type of meeting where parents are called in, the principal is called in, several teachers may attend that meeting, and then we really look deeper into what the problem is and other things that we can do to try and help fix the relationship as well as the problem.
One important thing to remember is that it's not in lieu of the rules of the school, but rather it goes along with bringing closure to an incident. It doesn't mean that people cannot be held accountable, because within the meeting itself, there's an accountability phase that takes place. It's not just taking somebody and pushing them aside and saying, you're in trouble, we're going to give you detention, we're going to suspend you from school, which may still happen, but it also gives opportunity for the victim to voice their feelings. And that's very important for a victim to be able to tell the offender how they feel, how they felt at the time, and that's something that didn't happen before. And so in this situation, since we've started using this model, everybody's being heard, not just one side.
Kids have said they really like to have their voices heard. It empowers them. They're less afraid to come to a teacher if there's a problem, because they know there's a way that it might actually be able to be fixed. They've said that they like to hear other people's perspectives. They like knowing that they are being heard and respected, and it seems to make a difference.
They also like knowing that things are resolved, and quite a few of them said that at the end of these meetings, they felt settled. They felt like things came to a conclusion, and they understood the reasons from the other person. If there is a consequence, they also understood the reason for the consequence. It wasn't just doled out like a discipline. So overall, they're very appreciative.
Once we allow everybody to speak and answer some specific questions, then it comes back around to the victim and the victim's offenders and how they want to bring closure to the whole situation, what they're looking for, any type of harm that's been done, how can it be repaired, and coming up with a list of things that both sides need to agree on and try to come to some type of closure.